time away. And, the opportunity to get back out there. Then Tuesday, today, were you chomping at the bit? What does it mean to be out there?
Well, it's something you love to do, so it's a passion. So if you haven't been able to do it, I coached high school football, I coached my kids. But when you're at this competitive level, it's different. To be with a group of coaches that is, I think, an elite group of coaches and an elite group of athletes, it's an awful enjoyable thing to do.
Is it nice to be back into coaching and not have to deal with a lot of the head coaching responsibilities? Unlike today where you're meeting with the media, but usually not having to deal with the head coaching responsibilities. Is that nice?
It is pretty nice.
Hey, Greg, we finally got a copy of your contract, but pardon that. But it's a one-year deal. Did you want just 1 year, or just how did that end up being that way?
Well, there's a lot of things. When you're under contract still with someone else, there's a lot of business type stuff that's involved there. So, but that's all. There's nothing to read into that.
And you're talking about what, the Tampa Bay thing?
Yeah.
And you're based on the record, you're still getting paid by them, correct?
Well, that's kind of personal stuff.
Yeah.
There's extenuating circumstances.
What have you seen since you've come to Ohio State? Different type of college program than what you've seen before?
It's an elite program. I say that, I mean that in every way. On the football field, off the football field, development, young men developing them as student athletes. And it's a very demanding football program.
Even though there's a lot of players who have performed in games, there's only a handful of starters who are returning. Is that in a way a benefit to you, in that you're not working with a group that have been around here, have played 3 years under a different system? It's a group that basically you get in some ways fresh and can develop immediately. Is that in any way beneficial to you in your work?
You know what? In the secondary, it might be in that if we're going to introduce some new things, that if a guy's been doing the same thing for 3-4 years, he might be like, oh, why do we got to change now? Why are we changing this little thing? Whereas guys that haven't had a lot of experience, they're just ready. They're fighting for a job and they're wanting to please and do anything they can. So maybe there is, but I'll tell you, it's nice to have experience. As you know, experience. A lot of these gray hairs are from lack of experienced players.
Going into that though,